I thought I was done because I was 65, and we decided we were going to retire anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Because the kids were here, and then I got a call from Buffett. I got to coach 3 more years with him. But no, we love it here. This is where they're going to spit my ashes one day.
Well, I hope it's not anytime soon because we think the world of you, and certainly I'm glad of all the time you had here. And I know when I've told this story before, but I had a coaches clinic here, and I think it was 2006, well actually 2005, because it was right before you guys took over, and I told you about that West Virginia game where I think they rushed something like 400 yards, and you looked at me and said, Coach, that'll never happen again. So I remember that. I knew that we were off to something special when we had that Friday night there in the War Building, and we had a great time.
But there's just, I think the most important thing to winning is to have toughness on your football. And the measuring tool for toughness is, and y'all gonna laugh when I tell you, can you run the football? Can you stop the run on defense? When they pump the ball and you catch it, can you run it? And when they kick it off to you, it's all about running the football.
Yeah.
And even if you're behind in the football game, if you're behind and you can run it and you can stop the run, you got a chance to win.
I don't think we've returned a damn punt in the last 3 years.
But, we just had none of that with
That's kind of how I feel too, Coach. The change is welcomed, and glad to see Coach Houston and those guys here. And I mean, God Almighty, when you guys were let go, just from a personal standpoint, but when Ruff and you guys were fired, it just me and Dave both, man, it hurt. And we were pissed, and
well, that, we played that weekend. I was with Ruff. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we were recruiting my kids in the Greensboro area, and they're all here. Bain, Johnson, Trey, Southwest Guilford. But those 3 kids he was seeing that week, and I carried him to the Charlotte airport out of Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, it was Wednesday morning. And I'm walking out of Dudley High School on Thursday at 11 o'clock, and my wife calls me and says, "You've been fired, you've been fired." I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Patty Shankweiler calls me from Miami."
oh my God.
Patty Shankweiler saw it on ESPN, and that's how we found out.
Well, you ain't gonna say it. Also, Jeff Confer's a piece of trash, and I'm glad he's gone.
Well, I never thought much of him either. This place is in such better hands right
Yep. John Gilbert's going to take him a while. He'll get us straight.
Ryan Robinson and all the guys there and the ladies working hard. Coach, it means a lot to me that you're here. And there's tons of people in Pirate Nation that are listening and watching on Facebook Live right now that appreciate you very much and thank you for everything. And I know that great day. The good news is we've got a lot of history, but we don't want it to be the last good times we have here.
We're going to go to the bowl this year. I don't put pressure on Coach Houston and the staff. I just know I've looked at the schedule. I know what his plans are. I've looked at his track record. And they will be in the bowl.
Sounds good, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Coach Rick Smith, appreciate him very much. Appreciate you, Coach. Means a lot. And certainly a lot of great times with him, and look forward to many more. And here's a man right now that he's my quarterback when I was here, and certainly I guess right after would be Jeff Blake and then he. But and he's actually from Martin County, so we're back in Martin County for sure. Marcus Crandell. Marcus, appreciate you coming on.
The Marcus Crandell.
Glad to be here, man. Thanks for the invite. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's great you're back in Robertsonville. I'm back in Williamson. It feels like old times. So glad to have you. Glad to have you here.
How many times when you were at Robertsonville at Roanoke High School did you guys beat Williamson High? Pretty much every year.
Actually, those guys, man, they had my number. They had our number.
Coach Robinson.
They put it on us every year, pretty much.
Oh, really? Okay.
It was some good battles, but they were victorious the majority of the time.
That's all right. You won a few games and you got a great.
I did.
Well, hey, we love the fact you're hired, and certainly this will come at some point, another podcast, as they say, where we're only going to have one high school, it looks like, in Martin County, a little down the line, probably by the time my kids are in high school. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. We want to talk about good times, and certainly we've talked to you before on the podcast, but I want to get your impressions of, were you at the spring game today? And you were not at the spring game, but have you got a chance to follow the program as far as currently with Coach Houston? What you think?
Yeah, I've been following that a little bit, and just my thoughts on that is just that he has the pedigree. He's done this, what he's trying to do, what he's going to do, I believe. Here is do what he's done before. And so I think the challenge is going to be how everyone kind of comes together, right? And, have the collaborative effort of having a winning season, doing all the things necessary to get that done.
Now, when you were here, I'm trying to think back. Shank was here as your O-line, but he was not your O-line coach, but
He was
the O-line coach.
He left as I was coming in.
He left as you came in. Who was the O-line coach?
So it was, Jags.
Okay. And Barry was offensive coordinator?
Barry was office coordinator. He left, and
Doug Martin. Okay. And so we'll go back in time. We'll go back to the Wayback Machine and talk about some games of old. So when I throw this one out, let's go back to 90. We'll go 96. All right, Thursday night. You play in Southern Miss in Greenville. What was the final score? 28-7, something like that. Southern Miss just rolled the Pirates.
thanks for telling me.
Yeah. Everybody was down. I remember sitting in Dowdy Ficklin thinking, Jesus Christ, what has happened? What's going on? And just thinking, now we got to play Miami. And Miami's going to beat the dog mess out of us. And then what happens? You guys go down to Miami with 31-6, if I remember right. Flip the script, beat the Hurricanes. What was that night like for you guys?
Well, I mean, the week before wasn't great. But we had developed that natural, I guess, because of the alliance, we had developed that rivalry with Southern Miss. They got us that night, and then, I think it's just a matter of the type of guys we had on that team were actually right recruiting class. Is that, we learned from the guys before us, right? And we just had that attitude of, one, never quit, right? Put everything behind us that's in the past. That game was that game, and let's move it forward to go to Miami and try to put it on them, take it out on them. And we came together collectively as a team. Defense played very well. I think somewhere along the game, I think one of the Hart twins or somebody knocked out the starting quarterback, and we're just able to roll and stay within ourselves and come out with a victory.
I wanted to ask you as far as, I was trying to remember which friend asked or made this comment, but they said that Coach Houston reminds them a lot of similarities to Coach Logan. Can you buy that?
You know what? I haven't heard that much of him, but I can tell just from his attitude, from his demeanor, and all those things that I've seen on TV. I think he's going to bring a lot of similarities for sure. And one is just a winning attitude and caring about the kids. And that's first and foremost.
Coach only won 56 games here in like a 10-year period. So, he's one of my all-time favorites for Coach Logan. So he was the coach when I'm here. So I guess when I was in college, or actually a few of the years, with Lewis would be the first. But as far as now, when you look at you guys, these guys right now have to be hungry. And I know there was a couple of years there when Coach Logan started, where the guys were, there was a tough, like 4-7. There was a few things. And then the year we talked about before, we won't talk about that game again. But you go down, you get hurt, tough year there. But these guys this year, the reason I brought that up, I feel that there's an urgency. That's a word that Coach Houston used. They're hungry. They're very hungry to win. And I think the fact that he has him set pedigree, that he actually now can command that room by saying, look, I know how to do this thing. You guys have been 3-9 the last 3 years. You have a choice to be 3-9 again, or you do it my way.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it goes on them. A lot of onus goes on them as far as their hungriness and doing, like I I said before, doing the right things, everything that's necessary to bring the program back up. And I think I saw it. I was there at the NC State game at the end of the year last year, and what I saw at the end was
Stevens with you earlier, and you didn't pay me for it.
Okay, I
I need you to pay me now, or she's gonna have to transfer you, so I can let her know who.
not out of hand, right? And so they can still fight to the end. It was not a great move. Whether it's good, but you can see a little something. Hopefully they just carry that.
I mean, I can get her to transfer, but I don't know who to tell her to transfer
Won
to.
a lot of games for East Carolina. So what do you think they got to do to get to the level you guys were by the time you graduated?
I think it's a mentality of just having the attitude to go out there every time you step on the field.
Which is, if you go to combine today, you're in the top 3
I
grade.
want to be the next guy in the
No.
It starts with practice, and then in practice, you have to learn how to come together as a team, right? Carry the attitude to it.
So we did too. Yeah, we did too. Every spring game is different, but how important is spring practice and spring game?
I would say the spring practices are a little bit more we're more focused on executing, right, and getting to the point to where the spring game we got to simulate as much of a game as possible, but there's still that mentality in the back of your mind. So I think the practice is a little bit more.
It's 20 degrees outside. You ain't gonna want it.
Marcus, I'm gonna do something with you here. I'm gonna play some word association. I'm gonna say somebody's name. You tell me the first thing that comes to mind.
First time for this.
Larry Shannon.
All the time.
6'6".
Junior Smith.
What I would do when I was down in like a Pembroke Park, kind of work
Scott Hartley.
heavy, and then like say the next day I go to basketball. Just to stay, yeah, move. I'm gonna be big. I can be.
Steve Logan.
I ain't worried about can't run.
How about Terry Gallagher?
Yeah, Terry Gallagher.
3 receptions, first game. 218 yards.
Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
And when I got up,
I know that we talked about before, but I know you're back home in Robertsonville and you're selling insurance, right?
I am doing insurance.
And how is it going since the last time we talked?
The insurance business is really interesting. There's ups and downs, just like that. Just like football. Or sports, I should say. One day you're here, and one day you're not. So it's just a little roller coaster. It's just a matter of just staying focused on the task at hand. And what you're trying to get accomplished, and know that you're trying to build for the future.
Certainly a numbers game. And while we have the two of you guys together, both of y'all have something in common. Both of y'all were in the CFL. You were a lot longer in the CFL than Terry. But he would say that I know that there's a bond there with there's something special about ECU, the Pirate players, and the CFL. There's like, we've got so many players, and you had a nice career in the CFL. And coaching, right, as well.
And coaching, yeah, we were just talking about that. And, I was blessed to have a longer career. But it's all about the opportunity of just getting past the collegiate level and having the opportunity to get out there and showcase your skills. Unfortunately, at that time, it didn't work out for him. He paved the way for myself and a lot of other gentlemen to make it there. So I'd like to thank him for the opportunity.
Look, we're all pirates. It's pirates helping pirates, and it's all about being a pirate. Yep.
It's kind of like I was thinking driving over here getting ready for the show that we're all kind of like a fraternity because like no matter if you played football or not, if you're a student here, you have that ring. For those of us like Kyle that have been Pirate fans ever since birth, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because I was a kid. Because I was when my name's Marcus. I was 94 is when I really fell in love with Pirate football. You were playing quarterback, and it was I was 14 years old. It was the East Carolina South Carolina game in Columbia. And I remember watching that game on WNCT, and really, wasn't even a football fan much at all. But I knew South Carolina was in the SEC. I got that, and watching you guys play 50-some points at least my memory was 50-some points on the game clock that day in '94. I became a Pirate fan that day, and you were a big part of that reason.
Marcus is the reason why they don't want to play us anymore. They won't come to Greenville anymore. It's your fault.
Not mine. It was a little piece of the puzzle.
I don't think Logan ever lost in Columbia.
I don't think so. Because we
And that '96 game wasn't it the rain?
that was the rain.
Harley, ran
Yeah, I mean, that's just who we are. Even that game right there, wasn't a whole lot of throwing in the game, or it was, and we didn't really have a lot of completion and all that kind of thing, but we stuck to the plan, right? We still had faith in that game plan, right? And Scott was doing his thing.
But you know, when we played teams like South Carolina or West Virginia, whatever, they didn't know who we were, but we did. We knew who we were. And so they had, it was like this, you might beat us, but you're going to have to, because we're not going to give it to you.
We're not going to roll over, right?
Yeah. And we would take it. And there's no greater feeling than beating a bigger, quote unquote, bigger school in their stadium and seeing how it looks at the end of the game.
Well, we need to do that West
Going
Virginia.
back to the CFL thing, I used to talk about these guys more than I used to talk about I talk about how we beat Miami. I used to talk about how they used to beat Miami and Florida.
Absolutely. We had a winning streak against Miami there for a while. It was amazing. And nobody else could beat them but us.
We're going to have a lot of fun, and I tell you what, with Coach Houston now, I feel like I know Paul and I talk about, but it may not be year one. I want people to be very patient with Coach Houston and his staff. He's a great coach, but you don't have a miracle worker in just a handful of months. So, but the great news is, I can guarantee you that we're definitely going to be climbing that ladder again to get to statues like you guys have been at the top of that ladder, and that'll be a great feeling.
That's what it's all about. It's about growth. Right? You do the hard work, roll sweat and tears, and you watch it. Just like anything else, just in life. You plant the seeds, right? Those seeds sit there and get watered. And then
Solid foundation. You got to have a strong foundation.
So if the coaching staff came to calling, would you coach in the dream? I'm going to put you on the spot.
I got some other things to take care of.
Okay. All right.
Go buy some insurance from Marcus Crandell.
There you go. And we definitely will keep in touch, and certainly we want to help you out any way we can. I appreciate you giving me a lot of great memories of Dowdy Picking and beyond, and a lot of other great bowl games, different things. So I appreciate you very much, and definitely stay in touch with us. Love to have you back.
Thank you for having us.
All right, Marcus Crandell, the legend from Robertsonville, right up actually 12 miles from me, and he's back now. Like they say, there's no place like home, and certainly let's see if we can get.
You definitely want to be assessed.
Yeah, we're gonna get is that touchdown Tony Collins.
Harold, I came back just for y'all, man.
I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, one of my favorites.
Came back just for y'all. I just drove 11 hours
Just to be here.
just to come see you guys.
I
Wow.
appreciate that very
I need to
much.
put these
If
on.
you want to, up to you. We have,
Everything or not. Sometimes they work, sometimes they
yeah,
don't.
they're
Can I watch Tiger and talk at the same time?
yeah, if you want to, yeah, exactly.
Do I need to put this mic on?
You need to pick up the mic. That's how people hear you talk.
You're better without
You
it.
might want to put your beer on the other side of the court. There you go.
Yeah, put it right there. How y'all
Welcome
doing,
back,
man?
and how
Real
did,
good.
I know from the time you follow this program very close, I just want to get your take on the time of December 3rd, where we have a new coach and Mike Houston to now, and obviously we've talked about your career. You're a winner. The guy to my right is a winner. What do you think?
I predicted 7-5 this year.
What have I been saying? That man's a smart man. What did I say?
I predicted 7-5 this year.
That's exactly what I said.
I think coach is the guy that we need here. Coaching staff that he has. I wasn't able to see him today. How they look. But, I'm excited for what he's done in his past and what he's doing into this season. I'm excited.
And you guys are winners, so what does it feel like when you see a coach now? I mean, when you look at the coaching staff, like my dad has been a vet almost 50 years. You want to take your animal to a guy that has 50 years of experience, not a rookie. Same thing with a coach. You look at Coach Houston, he's won everywhere, at every level, high school. He's won with Lenore Ryan, Division II, that he won at the Citadel. My God, if you can win the Citadel, you win anywhere, man. I mean, they have the military requirements and the academic requirements. I would be able to, I definitely would, I'm lucky to drive by there, man, at the Citadel.
Yeah, and then a national championship at JMU at the FCS.
And a second runner-up in 2017.
I'm excited about Coach Houston. I got a chance to meet him. Just talking to him, the energy that he brings. But the real important thing from what I'm hearing is that the players are connected to him.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing because
The buy-in.
when Coach Mo got here, Coach Mo came into a bad situation.
Plus, he didn't know what he was doing.
I ain't gonna go there.
But you're right.
I ain't gonna go there.
And you have Coach Ruff, the way that old man.
Yeah, he came into a bad situation, and the first thing that I said, he's gonna have to win the players over, and he didn't. And that was the big thing.
Well, it's hard to win players over when you refer to them not as your players. When you keep saying, I got to get my players in here. These are Ruffin players. Well, no, they're your players. If they ain't your players, who the hell players are they?
He just didn't connect with them, and that's why we went 3-9 for 3 years.
Don't you think that I was saying that Marcus Crandell, you're a winner like Terry? Don't you think now with Coach Houston that these guys, when you know that he's got a track record, that they're going to win a lot of games?
No doubt about it, man. That's what I'm saying. I can't wait for the state game. Win, lose, or draw with state, I'm excited. I think they're going to bring the energy. I predict that they're going to beat them. I think they're going to upset them. I think we're going to beat state.
If we beat State after what happened last year, this place will lose its mind.
I know.
That's going to be one big party.
Oh
Bring me a
man,
pirate.
that will take us off to a great season. So I think, and that's what Coach Houston is all about. Man. He's all about winning. I'll tell you this: it takes a coach. When I was with the Patriots, my rookie season we went 2-14. Ron Myers came in. We had mediocre with mediocre. And then Raymond Berry came in, and when it just took one guy to come in, and the year that Raymond Berry came in, we went to the Super Bowl. Players didn't change, but we went to the Super Bowl because of his philosophy.
Yeah, coaching matters.
Yeah, coaching matters a whole lot, especially at this level.
Yes.
These are little kids. These not little kids, but they're kids. They're kids, man. I mean, they're 18, 19 years old, and so if you don't get them to buy into your system, to buy into you, it's tough.
With today with the technology, with social media, with the websites and everything, these kids are very smart, knowing that this guy is the real deal, right?
Yeah.
I had to say that on purpose.
I'm glad we didn't. I think I lost. I can't hear nothing.
There we go.
I'm glad we didn't have social media when we were back.
Oh,
back there.
let's see.
Especially by Terry Geller.
You would have been in a lot of trouble, Bob.
That is not me on that video.
That was not you?
Earlier, he was talking about when he got to East Carolina, he was a boy, and soon after he got here, he became a man. Is that, so I don't.
Well, I'm better than being a woman.
Well, in this day and age, Bunk, you can't make that joke.
Well, so.
Tony, you being a great running back, when you're watching last year,
He had great blocking.
he did have great blocking. when you watched the team last year, one thing that got on my nerves is we didn't give Darius Penix the ball enough. I watched us play, and I think Penix is a hell of a running back.
And guess who's number one on the depth chart?
Yeah, exactly. Right now he's number one. What are your thoughts on him? If you paid enough attention to him personally,
I think he's a great running back, but I don't think we had a running game since Chris Johnson left here. I mean, I can't.
Cooper. Montavious had 2,000-yard seasons.
But the thing about that is, well, okay, I'll take Cooper. But the philosophy was, we're just throwing the ball. We're just throwing it. And one of the things that's going to help Holton out is a running attack. If we don't have a running attack, man, it keeps our defense off the field. Yeah. Number one.
There you go.
Shorten the game, right?
Yeah, it keeps it. But the more important thing is keep your defense off the field to have a good running attack. And it's going to help the quarterback out. Play action. If you don't have a running attack, you forget about play action because they're not going to expect that. They're not going to respect that. because you don't have a running attack. So I think Coach Houston, one of the things that when I talked to him earlier this year, they're gonna run the ball.
And Shank's back to offensive line coach. His offensive lines can always run the ball.
Yeah. So
I think you can count on that. We're going to have a running game now.
Yeah. So I'm excited, man. I tell you, it's been a long time, man. It's been a long time, and see, we're not used to losing here. That's something that we're not used to doing. Man.
That's not a word we like or no.
And so I'm excited about this season, and hopefully. I told this is my thing. You see this right here, right?
Yeah.
I'm not shaving until we go to a bowl game.
Wow.
You heard that first? We
Is
got
that a
breaking news.
guarantee? You're not on pirate radio, but is that a guarantee?
That's a guarantee, and I believe we're going to.
We need that. What's that sound that always goes when he makes a guarantee? Yeah.
We're going to go to a bowl game this year, so I'll be able to shave.
Drop the anchor.
If not, you're going to shave. You're going to grow your beard out like Santa Claus.
We're
You'll be
gonna
Black
text-
Santa.
We're going to text Clip and we're going to text Troy and let them know.
Oh, they already know. They already know.
Did you ask Troy if it was all right if you came here?
Yeah, right.
So what about as far as now, like going forward? How many? You're talking about 7 and 5. We have to go 7 and 5 to go to a bowl. So
You win 6 games.
Not with 2 FCS opponents. We're playing 2 FCS this year or 1 AA.
we could back away.
Technically, you'd have to file a petition to the NCAA
With 6 and 6.
with 2 FCS because of Virginia Tech coming off schedule. We replaced them with William and Mary. So we got William and Mary and Gardner Webb on the schedule.
So we got to go 7 and 5.
Unless we lose to one of them and somehow go 7 and 5, but if those are 2 of our wins, we have to get the 7 wins to get to a bowl. Unless the NCAA grants us a waiver to go with 6 and 6 with 2 FCS wins.
So let's win like 9, right, Terry?
Tony.
Even at 6 and 6, if we don't go to a bowl because of the technicality, I'm still going to be excited.
If we go 6 and 6, the excitement will be back here in North Carolina
Yeah,
at 6 and 6. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we got it regardless, and certainly it's a lot better. It's 6 and 6 and 3 and 9. It's how hard is it? You guys have played. How hard is it as a player to watch this program go from where we're competitive and we're winning games close to a bowl game, and then all of a sudden the last 3 seasons 3 and 9? How hard is that?
It's really hard. It got so hard that I didn't even want to come to the game. Quite simple. I mean, that's how bad it was. I mean, I was like, is it raining outside? Oh, I ain't going out there.
You're looking for a honey-do list with your wife, right?
What you want me
Let's
to
see.
do
I
today?
gotta-
It's Saturday at 12 o'clock. What you want me to do today? And East Carolina's playing.
Yeah,
like, what?
It got to the point where I was so aggravated, and obviously didn't play like y'all did. But the Houston game last year was early October, on my October 13th, I believe it was. Last game I went to last year, and the reason I didn't go is I almost felt like I had to protest to make sure we got him out of here. He being Montgomery, so I was like, I want to make sure they see that people aren't showing up.
I can tell you firsthand that
Money talks, man.
when Holton was a senior at D.H. Conley, there was a game, I think it was a playoff game, and I can't remember who they played, where there was a home game at D.H. Conley. There was more fans at D.H. Conley on a Friday night, I'm not joking, than the Tulane game the next night. It was so cold in November.
Oh yeah, 2
I
years
was
ago,
there.
yeah.
I was there at that game. And
I remember I saw you on TV. You got to pick you out in the crowd. There wasn't
exactly.
nobody there.
Yeah, it was only 12,000 at the ECU game, the Tulane game. It was cold that night, but still, you would think that when the Pirates are winning, those people will be bundled up.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. I remember, freezing cold games, games where it was in the 30s or games where it's in the 80s. Where it's hot or cold. If you're winning, you're going to be there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, that's the thing with Coach Houston. I think if it's 100 degrees, that Appalachian State game a few years ago, and 400 people being carried out of the stadium where it was 95 degrees at kickoff.
Yeah, we were winning.
There was a lot of people there. So if it's 95 degrees or it's 30 degrees, we're going to have people there because the coaching staff knows what they're doing. You look at another thing is having a coach where he brought all but like 2 coaches he brought with him. So that's a good sign to me.
It is. He brought his guys. Those are his guys. So again, not only I'm excited. I think the whole Pirate family is excited about this season. So I'm seeing the stadium with a whole bunch of people there our first game. Win or lose at North Carolina State. It's going to be packed that very first game at home.
And we have the South Side project that'll be complete. It'll be Townbank Tower.
Hey, well, I hear the rumor that it's going to be the Townbank Tony Collins Tower.
No.
That's not true. You're not going to throw in another $3 million to Townbank?
They're actually looking for another naming opportunity. John Gilbert said this week, so we have touchdown Tony Collins.
No,
that ain't gonna be me.
A lot of fun. Appreciate you, man, for coming, and thank you for coming back. I know you had a family situation, so it means a lot that you came back to us and being with us. And I tell you what, when we get a chance, we're going to be a year from now, maybe 6 months from now, when all that bad stuff is gone. That's what's great about August 31st. We don't have to worry about that mess anymore.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys too, man. I think what you guys are doing, especially
we enjoy doing it.
So experience us when you do the right thing, you get blessed, and I just couldn't understand. And I told the folks over in East Carolina, I couldn't understand why they couldn't honor one of the best teams of all time. So I don't want to go negative there, but I did tell them that because you know what?
Those people are gone now, so.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and that's another good thing too. We kind of clean house. New
AD, new head coach, new chancellor coming in.
Everything is new, man. So
I hear touchdown Tony Collins is going to be on the board of trustees.
No.
Maybe about a chancellor's house.
That'll be great. We'll have a pad. For like former Fire players and fans.
Would you let Bunk stay with you there?
Of course, Bunk is there with me because Bunk is going to be my caddy.
Carry the bags.
He wasn't here this weekend because he didn't want to play golf.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was hoping to beat you, man. I can't wait to beat you. I can't wait for you to come back so I can get some of your take some of your money.
Those brand new knees were just shaking.
Take some of your money. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right, we'll have Too Small now come on. Too Small. How can the world? I have to hear that. We have a Hall of Famer, from one Hall of Famer to another, and I have to ask that question: how in the world would you ever call Too Small compared to what?
Well, when I got to East Carolina, I was probably about 165, 70 pounds. I was probably about 165, 70 pounds.
Oh, okay.
They thought I was too small to play linebacker here in East Carolina.
Now you got 160 pounds of gold range.
Yeah, a little something. I'd rather spend it for that than some of the other stuff that I was spending it in.
I got you.
So tell us, why did you pick East Carolina? We've been asking folks, the former players, what's so special about East Carolina?
Well, actually, I had a wrestling scholarship at Elizabeth City State University, but they didn't want me to play football. They just wanted me to come there and wrestle. And Coach Dye came over to the school one day and asked me to come over there as a walk-on. And he told me that if I walked on and if I was successful, that he would give me a scholarship the following year. So I got there freshman year, got on the kickoff team and the special teams, and the rest is history. The next year he gave me a scholarship.
You're a linebacker?
I was a linebacker.
Now, that's what I'm talking about being a wrestler. Wrestle, obviously, grabbing. How did that help you with tackling? I would imagine it would the wrestling techniques would help you wrap it up with tackling properly.
Well, no,
Not really? Okay, forget that theory.
I was just aggressive, you know. I just wanted to hit people, and once you hit them and grab them, then it just was natural.
Okay, you got you.
I tell you what, and not only you're successful here, but also you're very successful here in the NFL.
Well, I went to the Dallas Cowboys. I was drafted in the 6th round, and unfortunately, everything that I did was in green. So I thought the whole world, the universe was like, yeah. So I got to Dallas, got with Hollywood Henderson, and got into some bad company and ran my mouth too much. So I got cut from there. I was the last cut. I went to Canada, played in Canada for about 2 years, played some semi-pro ball in Charlotte. And the last 2 years of my career, I played 2 years in the USFL. with the Washington Federals and the Orlando Renegades.
Okay.
And that's interesting enough because the AAF, it's not officially disbanded. It's really hard to go against the NFL, right?
It is. Matter of fact, the USFL, last year playing, they won that $1 lawsuit. Donald Trump, yeah, and it was really meaningless because the league folded, I think, the next year.
It was interesting because I was telling I'm actually 7 years older than him, but I remember that league very well because that league was really good. If they had kept that league, I swear, in the spring, they'd have it still. They still could be in existence today if they had kept it the way they had a lot of great coaches, tremendous talent in the USFL, tremendous coaching, the whole 9 yards, and by trying to go by the NFL, that was a huge mistake.
Well, you know what? In that league, we had Herschel Walker, we had Kelvin Bryant, we had Doug Flutie, and a couple other big names. Steve Young, that's exactly right. So they had some really top flight players in that league while I was playing there.
It was tremendous, and I know that with you guys, so what's the deal with you and Canadian football, the CFL? Bunk in the CFL, we've got a lot of great Pirates.
Did you guys sing the Canadian national anthem?
No. I love their money though. I love the money, the monopoly money I used to call it.
You're exactly right.
I played for Montreal and Toronto. Love it. Toronto, Montreal, gorgeous, wonderful cities. It was amazing to me to get there and see no paper on the ground in the cities. I mean, it was just clean. It was the cleanest place I've ever seen.
You learned any French living in Montreal?
Nah, I didn't learn. Matter of fact, I came home right after the game, I tell you, because it's cold up there. I tell you, the first time I got to Canada, I saw cars riding around with plugs in them, hanging out in the front grill. I was saying, what in the world? Then I found out later that it gets so cold up there, you gotta plug your car up at night. That's a little too cold. I love Greenville. I love the climate here. It's just totally awesome for me.
Yeah, and that's why they call us the halfback state, because people actually go to New York, they go to Florida, they end up retiring here in North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, Terry, I know that both of you are very close. What is it about the 70s? What about the era that you guys are from that's so special? You guys are still friends all these years later.
Well, we became a team. We were bonded with each other because we were all doing the same thing. Nobody was favored. Nobody got special anything. We were all treated the same, and it was up to us to do our job. And we learned that we could depend on each other, and we knew that when we stepped on the field, that everyone was committed to winning, and that's all we had to do. We didn't look color. You can't say you don't see color. You see color, but I also see blood and sweat and tears, and I see all that. That's the important thing, is what's in your heart. And we had something in our heart, and it was. We didn't say the Lord's Prayer before the football games, because Coach Dice said we're gonna have to ask for forgiveness after the game.
And I tell you what, when you guys went up against that whatever that team, they were probably praying, right?
Look, Virginia,
Apples to oranges.
we absolutely beat Virginia so bad that they had to play a running clock in the second half.
That's amazing for a college game. Does that still? I don't ever see.
I remember Florida State played an FCS or one AA opponent a couple years ago, and them doing that, but very rare.
So is Virginia an FCS school?
Well, when they played the Pirates that year, because it was apples and oranges, that's the legendary story.
Just to add something the book was saying, during the years that we played, a lot of people don't realize this, but most of us at one point in our career were walking. A lot of the players on that team, out of the 22 starters, most of us were walk-ons, and a lot of those kids at that time was from this general area. So there was like a link anyway, as far as us being friends are concerned. And we played together. played together, we lost together, and that's why Coach Dye taught us to preach to us. And what I loved about him, I was just talking to Coach Nathan, he tried to teach us how to be men. That there was going to be a life out of football. You know, I didn't get it then, but later on, I really found out that a lot of things that he instilled in me, he instilled them deep enough so that when I really saw life for what it was, then I understood what being a man was all about.
What a great man. I can't imagine higher football without, certainly with Coach Dye, that would be a huge void.
Look, it was the thing with him is that he knew how to motivate each individual, and you know we were all a team, and people say there's no I in team, but there is an I in commitment. You do have to be committed, and what we were committed to was team success.
Well, and I wanted to ask you guys both with Coach Houston now. Do you see any similarities between Coach Houston and Coach Dye?
Well, for me, after he talked last night, I had an opportunity to meet him one-on-one, and I told him I really liked his speech. And I told him, you got me wanting to play now. And I ain't felt that way. You know, somebody would ask me, you look like you can play now. I was hurting just him talking about me. But listening to him talk last night, he made a believer out of me. I really believe he's going to put a very good product on the field.
He's got expectations. And his expectations are such that even if you fall short, you're still way above everyone else.
What I liked about what he said, what I loved about what he said is that I'm not going to tell you how many games we're going to win this year. I'm just telling you we're going to be good. And I like that.
That's how you measure a team. It's not always the record. It's the product. It's what you do on the field, and you can tell.
He got to win too, though.
But it's going. Look, winning is a result of all that, and it starts in the winter. It starts in the spring. It's happening in the summer. It's happening in preseason practices, and then it's week to week, and that's how you become successful. Is by putting the whole package together with a strong foundation, and I see it happening.
What about the when he uses that word physicality? Is that old school for you guys? Is that nice to hear?
Well, that's
physicality.
football. That's football.
I know, but we haven't had that the last few years. So.
We didn't have anything last year.
When we played under Coach Dye at East Carolina, people came to see the defense. They didn't even care.
Whoa.
I'm telling the truth and shaming the devil, baby. Come on, baby.
They came to see me block.
Oh, right. I know, right. I know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but we had an awesome
You're right.
We had an awesome defense, and you could hear us. I don't care how high you sat in the stadium, you could hear the licks on the field. Even though a lot of stuff that go on now, you can't do, like hitting with your head. And my favorite tackle was the clothesline. I used to love the clothesline.
Yeah, we've heard some of those stories. Well, I tell you what, we've had Hall of Famer. It'll be nice. I think there's a group of kids right now, including the quarterback with Holden Nailers. There's a lot of potential guys that have a huge upside. And I'm glad that they have coaching now where they can really motivate them and put them at the level even beyond probably what they even can see right now themselves. Right, Kyle?
Absolutely, yeah. There's guys on this team that don't know how good they can be because they haven't been led that way. And now under Coach Houston, they'll really find out how good the potential they do have.
I love Hope. I think he's going to be a next year.
And he's a great leader.
Got heart.
Yeah, exactly. He's
You
a
know what's
tire.
great about him is he's a local kid. He grew up watching the guys like Brandon Simmons, a lot of these guys from 10 years ago. When he was a young kid, and his dad Morgan's been here for years. And I think the world of. And when you think about guys like that, they literally want to be here. It's not like they didn't get the offers from these big quote unquote schools and all this, and so they settled for East Carolina. He saw what it was like.
When Nick Saban calls you on signing day and you still sign with East Carolina, you want to be a Pirate.
That's exactly right.
He could have gone anywhere. I'm sure you're the same, but that's what's special about him and many other players, and we look forward to it. And I appreciate you very much for
Thank you guys.
everything so much. That's a legend.